Oh, I was just walking to go, there's a skip down there. 2 TVs, 2. I think that's broken. I think I can see a brake there. And a brake down the bottom there. Okay, but we've got a stand. And this one too. Alright, let's go see if anything's left. The wire has been cut there too, I noticed. Stand, JVC, might have something worth getting. Same with that. Okay, even though that one's probably smart TV and all that one, this one looks like the screen's intact, so I'll take this one first. And we'll come back for the other one. It's going to need to dry out for a little bit first, like they always do. You can see it's all wet at the bottom here. And the fan, where the cable goes, it has been cut as well. And hopefully I'll get the other one as well. We don't know yet, let's see. Okay, they're still here. Let's carry it. Ip, dip, do, I, juice. You! What's that? Okay, so this one is a JVC. We do have the stand, but one of the rubbers is missing on the back there. So turn her around. Good news is we only have to take off this bottom half of the panel to get to everything. Cable is cut here. We have a JVC LT-55CA890, I think. It's hard to see, it's tiny writing. I mean, look at the writing compared to the size of my finger. We'll get a look at that in a minute. Right, let's get these screws out. Okay, the back's off. I had to reuse the cable here because the ones I had were opposite, so the power would be on the negative and the negative would be on the power. So hopefully the fuse in this plug's okay. I have no idea. Okay, so I've got a light on my bit there. That's my power button. There we go. And we can see light through the back now, which is a good sign. How unfortunate we can't really see anything, but we can see our crack. That's okay though. That'd be good enough for me to show with the lights on, the power board working, and a backlight. Let's have a look at them boards one more time. And our on off button we can show as well. Okay, so main board, power board, button board, wireless, our inverter boards, no T-con. So it's gone straight from the main board to these inverter boards up here. Not a problem. Okay, so excuse me. So I will rest the power board and we'll see what these LEDs or LCD, might just be one long one going along the bottom here. Anything's better than nothing. And these, I met someone through eBay actually, wants a load of logic boards, so we'll start saving them and we'll write them down for what they come out of. Okay, so our sheets are off. Let's try and get that light on. There we go. As you can see, this backing paper feels like it's glued down a bit at the top, and it is, but also these screen spacers are also on there. Are just glued down as well. They're not screwed down or any funny clips, but as you can see behind, we have this clip here, so I'm probably going to have to push the LED down and release it. There might be a screw there as well. That's a connector, but still, let's get these off, and then we'll get the backing paper off, and we'll take some photographs of it on to show them all on, and we can see if they're all on. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's plugged in, just about to turn it back on. So if anyone's affected by the light, look away for a minute. I'm about to turn it on now. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's bright. Right, bright for me. And I can see all those bulbs are on, so I can take a photo of that light now. But before I do that, I am actually going to leave it on for half hour. So let's do that. Excuse me. Okay, so that's been left on for half hour. Look at this connection cable. It's like a ribbon all the way down. 2 connection cables here. Now, this backing paper is destroyed. What will you do if this happens and you're trying to repair it? You're just going to have to take the backing paper or something else. Or hope someone's got some, because this is, look at it, it's stuck down there, there. And around the edge. It's stuck around the edge as well. So, quite difficult. So, that's that. That's been on for a solid half hour now. No interruptions. Alright, let's turn it off and carry on. Okay, we've got all them off. Weren't too bad to get off. This was a ribbony type connection cable that went down there. Another pain, very delicate actually. So let's turn this around. Okay, we got our backlight connection cables here, which I'll probably connect. Power up one more time to show it all working off the TV. Even though I've got my backlight tester, this is mostly for the ribbon cable bit, to show it working off the TV. So I can sell that separately, or try to sell it separately, should we say. Okay, gonna light this up for the last time now they're all off here. Okay, we're on. This is going to be bright light, and it's still working while it's off. Now that'll show the ribbon cable again, which I won't be able to test once it's off this and packaged, but I will be able to test these LED lights before packaging, because we have the backlight tester. And if you're thinking about doing something like this, I suggest you do the same, because I literally just had someone try to rip me off, but they didn't send them back. So I got to keep the money in the end, but they're now under investigation for that, so good for me. So I had 2 returns, one for a board, which got returned, and then the lights that they sent. They don't realise that I video all this, and I photograph it before I send it off. I test it all just so it's still working before postage. And eBay still sided with them, but they didn't send it back, so I ended up being alright. So that's why I now list things, spare repair, still show it working. And these are going to be like, I've got a spray to spray on them, non-lacquer spray, non-conductive lacquer spray, and some tamper-proof labels to go on them as well, so I can't be ripped off by these eBay scammers. Oh, the things you have to do. Okay, as you can see, that is now stripped. We have this metal backing for the scrapyard, and like always, hold on, sorry about that. As always, we wait until we got a car full, van full, and then we take it. Okay, let me speak to my daughter. Okay, so with this one we are going to attempt to sell the LED strips and the power board. The main board we're going to keep separate. We will mark it down on our listing, wrap it up, and that'll be possibly on the list for our new contact. We are going to try and sell this button board as well, because I got that was working. This is the speed cables. As you can see, I've already cut that. That's going in singles on our scrap bin. These ribbon cables could be gold recovery. As you can see, the end pins there are gold tips. And the stand. We're going to try and sell that stand with the screws. And I think that's about it. Let's go see the value of what these things. Right, so we've listed the backlights at £8 each, free postage. So the postage is around £3. Means you're getting about £5 for the light. Now someone's selling the whole set with the ribbon cable and everything for about 20. So £8 each. If someone only wants one, they don't want to pay for all of them. That's just the way it is. So £8. I'm also selling the ribbon cable with the cables in the back for £8 or £10, sorry. Trying to sell it. The power board is also up at 18. The button board is up at 8. And that's it so far. The last thing I've got to list is the stand. People call it up for between 16 and 17. Don't know the exact price, but they've also got the postage on there, which takes it over 20. So like about 22 or something silly like that. So if I post the stand, put that up for about 18 with free postage, that's less than all the others. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there as well. So it's a waiting game, of course. Can't guarantee you're going to make any money on this, but we will try. And like I say, new measures are being taken for all these scammy gits. Try to rip you off. You got to be careful, man. Return scammers, look it up. Return scammers on YouTube. Jesus Christ, eBay return scammers. Blimey, swapping out parts and that. All they've got to do is say it's not working, and eBay will side with them, and then you've got to appeal it after. And when you've got to say, well, give me my thing back, and I'll appeal that. Blah 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 blah. It takes forever. All right. Anyway, so that's this video over with.